First, we set the goals and discussed about specific areas that are needed to be improved during the classroom. We did a planning and also review the last lesson.
Nah, boleh ceritakan Ibu apa saja permasalahan yang Ibu hadapi selama pembelajaran di semester 3 ini?
Ya, terima kasih atas kesempatannya, Pak Bandem. Jadi secara umum mahasiswa semester 3 itu sebetulnya memiliki antusias dalam belajar. Cuman kadang-kala mereka ada rasa lelah. Barangkali mungkin karena beberapa dari mahasiswa itu memiliki aktivitas di luar kampus, barangkali mereka ada yang bekerja. Jadi problemnya adalah mereka kadang-kadang tidak fokus ya selama menerima pembelajaran. Dan juga ada beberapa mahasiswa yang kurang aktif gitu, di dalam kelas. Mungkin Pak Bandem bisa memberikan saran atau masukan tentang metode pembelajaran yang baik untuk mengatasi masalah tersebut.
Nah, kalau saya melihat dari yang saya dengar dari yang Ibu ceritakan tadi, bahwa mahasiswanya itu kurang aktivitas, mungkin agak lelah, mungkin agak bosan seperti itu, mungkin Ibu bisa coba metode pembelajaran game based learning, Bu. Jadi dalam metode pembelajaran tersebut kita berikan game kepada mahasiswa. Nah, game ini nantinya bisa memicu antusias dari mahasiswa. Kemudian yang mungkin agak bosan dengan pembelajaran jadi lebih tertarik karena ada gamenya, ada permainannya. Nah, saya pikir itu bisa nanti akan meningkatkan antusias dari mahasiswa untuk belajar. Nah, mungkin itu bisa coba dalam pembelajaran berikutnya.
Itu bagus. Terima kasih Pak Bandem atas masukannya. Nanti saya akan coba menggunakan metode games based learning, terutama mungkin sebelum saya masuk ke materi inti ya, saya akan mencoba melakukan.
Iya, nanti sintaknya bisa cari di buku ya. Jadi bagaimana tahapannya sehingga bisa dibuat skenario pembelajaran yang sesuai dengan metode pembelajaran tersebut.
Baik, terima kasih.
Ya baik Bu, mungkin itu saja ya pembahasan kita pada pertemuan kali ini. Selamat sore Bu.
Selamat sore.
The next step we did was observing the students' attitude, enthusiasm, and also observing how effective the methods that we were applying during the lesson.
Your face look really flat. How are you today? Can you be more excited? I'm fine, thank you. Like that. I'm fine too. Okay. English and morphology and syntax 1, yeah, as an introduction. Okay, but maybe last meeting we learned about morphemeS, and today we are going to learn about a new material or a new topic. But before we start, okay, I would like to invite you for a game. You want to play games?
Sure.
Sure? Yes or no? Who wants to play games? Can you raise your hand? Okay, alright. So now I will divide you into two groups, okay? Can you say king? King. Come? Come. Okay. King. Come. King. Okay. Can you repeat? King. Come.
King. Kong.
King.
Kong.
Alright, so there are two groups, group king and group kong. Can you stand up and make a line? Here is for group king and...
Most of the students at Dwipa University are workers. Therefore, I started the lesson by conducting a game as a fun ice-breaking activity in order to make the students be ready with the upcoming lesson.
Adjective. And the group who is the fastest, yeah, will get the point. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so first I will write. No, can you get that? Okay, we will do half about it later, yeah?
They enjoyed the games very much, and it was really fun.
Okay, and then yes, no. Alright. I got from group. Okay. I still have some. No.
Right.
Yeah. What group are you? Okay. Okay, one more word. Okay.
Good game there.
King, so your adjective. Alright, so let's see this word. So king has
Home.
So the winner is? Thank you.
Good game there,
Get back to your seat. Have scored. Alright, now let's see. I want to divide you into 3 groups, yeah? But this time it's not in common. Okay. Let's now see. Today we are going to discuss about free and non-morpheme. Okay. Alright. So let's see. Here are the list of words that you already hear in our games today. Okay. Okay. Can you read the first word that you see here? Equalize. So that belongs to verb. Yeah, a verb. Equalize. So equalize. And how about curiosity? Curiosity, is that a verb, noun, adjective?
Adjective.
That's a noun.
And
Curiosity. Noun. That's a noun. Yes. How about the development? Noun. Yes. That's a noun, yeah. And can you see the next word? Sadness. Sadness is noun. Right. Joyous. That's noun. Joyous. The one that you just mentioned. Adjective, right. Satisfied. Verb, good. Characterize. Verb, very good. Readable. Adjective, correct. Repetitive. Also an adjective. Yes. And information. Noun. Acceptance. Noun as well. Okay. Deepen. Verb, good. Writer. Noun. And neighborhood. Noun. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Do you know that all of these words belong to the smallest unit? What is called?
It's called morpheme.
Morpheme. Very good, Pak. Yeah. Morpheme. So, what is morpheme? As you can see here, yeah, in this PowerPoint here, in the PPT, yeah. So, morpheme is the smallest unit of a word, yeah, and that's what makes a word. And it belongs to one of the micro-linguistic study, which is called, what is that? Morphology. Okay, can you please help me read it? Please, can you see it clearly?
Yes.
Yeah, can you please read it to me? What is morphology?
According to Weber, morphology is about the structure of words. How words such as dislike are made up of smaller meaningful elements such as this and like. As can be seen in this definition by Weber, this branch of linguistics is studying about the structure of words.
Yeah.
Besides the finding about the structure of words, morphology also studies about elements that makes meaning in certain words.
Right. So morphology is the structure of words. It's discussing about how words are constructed, how words are made or created. Yeah. And that is the structure of words. Maybe you just see from the list that I gave it to you, it's only one word. That's what you know it. But in morphology, it will discuss more than just that. Yeah, more than that. Like equalize, the word equalize is created from two, what do you call that? The smallest unit?
Morpheme.
Morpheme, right? Two morphemes, equal and eyes. Two morpheme. And then how about curiosity? Do you know?
Curious.
Curious and easy, right? The next one?
Develop.
From develop and
And
learn. Okay. Sadness.
Sadness.
Okay, two. Yeah, joyous.
Joy.
Satisfied. 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 One word. Okay. And characterize. Okay. So those are the things that we discuss in morphology. Yeah. In morphology, it will discuss about the smallest unit that create word. Yeah. Because morphology is the study of how words constructed. Yeah. So as you can see here, morpheme, according to Boyd 2005. So morpheme is, what is that? The morphological blocks
of word.
Yeah. Defined as the minimal linguistics unit with a grammatical meaning. Yeah. It means that morpheme is the smallest element of linguistics that deals with grammatical meaning. Smallest units of linguistics. Smallest elements of linguistics. Yeah. And now let's see a little bit closer about the definition of morpheme. Yeah. Another definition of morpheme from Lieber 2009. Can you please bring it? Maybe Yuniari?
Morpheme is the meaningful units that are used to form words. It means that morpheme is the unit of form word which has a lot of meaning.
Mm-hmm.
In the other hand, morpheme also is smaller unit of word. It is similar with
Carstairs, yeah, Carstairs is also the name of linguistics, yeah? Yeah, so that's a definition. This is the smallest unit of form which has a lot of meaning, yeah. This is the very smaller unit of word. That's, we now see the definition. And let's now see which is the topic that we are going to discuss today, which is about bound and free morpheme. Okay, so now let's see, before we move any further, okay, does anyone know the meaning of bound? What is the meaning of bound? Terikat. Yes, in Bahasa, right?
Yes.
So, like, maybe if you have boundaries, you know that?
Yeah.
Like, there is a boundaries. So, yeah, it's terikat. Okay, in Bahasa. And how about free? Free is bebas. Okay, so that's in Bahasa. Let's see what is bound and what is free morphemes. Let's see. Bound morpheme is a morpheme that cannot stand alone. So can you repeat that again? The morpheme that cannot stand alone, right? It means that the morpheme in a sentence cannot stand alone. Okay, can you give me one example? One morpheme based on the list that I have given to you?
For example, equalize, easy,
Yeah.
it's a bound morpheme.
Okay.
That cannot
Easy. Yeah. So can you make easy into you need like put easy into the sentence?
No.
No. So it must be attached with another morpheme to make it meaningful, right? So another morpheme is called
Free.
equal. Yeah.
Equalize.
What is that called? Bound or free? Free. Free and bound morpheme will create a word. Yeah. And that's the topic that we are going to discuss. Yeah, so bound morpheme mostly refer to morphemes that can occur as affixes. Okay? Whether it's a prefix, like pre. You know what is pre? In front, right? Before. So the position of the morpheme is in front of the word. Yeah, that's called prefix. And suffix is at the end. Okay. Let's say this unpretrans. Maybe you've heard about that, right? Okay, so that's called bound morpheme. Can you give me example of word which has this in the beginning?
Dislike.
Dislike.
Displeased.
Displays.
This.
That you feel something that you really want, but then I didn't get it. So what's the feeling? Disappointed. No, not disappointed. No. Okay, that's kidding. Yeah. And what about Can you give me example of
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable now.
Yeah, vui.
Oh, okay.
Unloved.
Unloved.
Unsuccessful.
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 Unhappy. Okay. And how about the suffix? Okay, I think you ever heard the suffix, right? Nas is. Can you give me only one example of the word which has that suffix?
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Sadness.
Sadness. Lovely.
Lonely.
Lonely. Are you lonely?
Yes, lonely.
You're a sad boy. And itchy. Okay. And can you give me one example? Nana? With ER, maybe with ER. Read with ER, it will be?
Reader.
Reader, good. And what about you? Can you give me one example? Self and is, it will be? Selfish. Okay, good. Selfish. So that is bound morpheme. Okay. So in a sentence, it cannot stand alone. That's why it's called bound morpheme. If you found a sentence which, okay, today I'm going to make this. Today I'm going to make nest. And then cake, for example. So it doesn't make any sense, right? So that's why it must be attached with another morpheme, which is called free morpheme. Okay, good. And of course, in English, there will be more than that. Yeah. So, in other words, bound morpheme is a morpheme that cannot function as a word on its own. So that's the keyword. On its own. It's not independent. Yeah. Okay. So it must have a partner. Okay, like you, maybe to make you feel lonely. Don't feel lonely. You have partner, right? Okay. Yeah, and it means that bound morpheme is a morpheme that has no function itself as a word, because bound morpheme cannot stand alone by itself to make a modified word. So it needs combination from free morpheme. Okay, so you must combine the bound morpheme with the free morpheme. Yeah, and the bound morpheme itself is divided into two types. Okay, can you read together? What are the two types of bound morpheme? Derivational or inflectional. Okay, good. Okay, so what's the difference? Do you know what is the difference? And maybe if you can give example. Derivational morpheme, inflectional morpheme. Okay. So derivational morpheme is a morpheme that can change the meaning of the original word. Can change the meaning. For example, teacher. Teach is the activity, right? Which is a verb. And if you put er, teacher, it will be the person who teaches, which means it's a noun. From a verb to become a noun. So that's why ER is called derivational morpheme, because it can change the word class, yeah, and also the meaning. Okay, that's called, derivational morpheme. And how about inflectional morpheme? Based on the definition here, the inflectional morpheme is a morpheme cannot change the meaning. Why? Because it only adds the grammatical function. In English, you know the idea of singular and plural, right?
Yes.
She makes, I make, she makes with the S at the end. That's why the S here is called bound morpheme, but the inflectional morpheme, because both make and makes belong to one word class. What kind of word class is that? Verb. Good. Make, makes. Although you put make plus s, but the result will be makes, but they belong to the same word class. Doesn't change the meaning, right? That is called inflectional morpheme. Whoa, I think you already know. You're very smart here. Okay? Yeah, maybe you have heard about the words, yeah? And the free morpheme itself. Okay, let's see. Can you please read it to me, maybe? Adrianus, please. I want to hear your voice. Can you please read it?
Free morphemes are morphemes that can stand on their own.
Yeah.
Free morphemes are individual elements that can stand alone within a sentence, such as cat, loud, low, and box. They are essentially what most of us call words. Free morphemes are morphemes which can be used as a word on its own without the need for further elements. I.e. affix. Many roots are free morphemes.
For example,
Shipment, while others are bound.
yeah, so free morpheme can stand alone in a sentence, yeah? So that's, and the free morpheme is also divided into two, namely lexical and functional. The lexical morpheme are the open class words. Why is open class words? Because it can, be modified. For example, like you see there, noun, verbs, adjective, adverb. Yeah. For example, like beauty, play, sing. And if you modify these words, it can still be done like beauty, for example. Beauty is a noun, right? And when you put fruit, beautiful. What is that? Adjective. Good. That's why it's called open class words. Yeah. Play. When you put er, it will be player. Are you a player? Football player.
Football player.
Okay. Okay. Sing, for example, singer. Yeah.
Singer.
And functional morpheme. Yeah. Yeah. The words which it appears in a sentence because it has function, like pronoun, article, conjunction, preposition. Yeah, you cannot modify it. So it is what it is. For example, when you add for a year in 2005, in 2020, so it's in. You cannot modify it, right? Okay. Like maybe or, from, and so on. That's all functional. And both of them are free morpheme. Yeah. So in conclusion, yeah, we see that morpheme are divided into the two, which is bound and free morpheme. Bound morpheme is also divided into two, which is called inflectional and derivational. How about the free morpheme? Lexical and functional. Alright, so I see that you are really good at it. Do you have questions? Do you have any questions? Maybe not yet, yeah? Okay. So here I have a list of noun suffixes, yeah? And I already sent it to eCampus that you can access it here. And now let's see. Okay.
Ya, apa nanti potong aja. Nah, yang penting lengkap kan dari pendahuluan, inti, penutup, acara.
Ada 20 menit tadi dia.
Ada.
25 menit nih kamera.
Oh iya. Apa namanya? Kalau yang semester 3 udah tahu ya. Tapi kan kayak review lagi ya, semester 1 baru. Nanti dapat di semester 3 udah tahu jadi. Oke. Ya, lihat ya. Now let's see the example. Helpfulness. Okay, helpfulness is in one word. And it has free morpheme and also bound morpheme. The free morpheme here is help. And then the bound morpheme, full and how many morphemes are there in helpfulness?
Three
morphemes. Okay. How about entirely? Entirely. Can you please read it, Nana? Entirely. The free morpheme.
The free morpheme entirely. Bound morpheme.
Bound morpheme easily. Yeah. So how many morphemes are there?
Two
morphemes. This is the example. Yeah. Do you see here? Yeah. Now I would like to divide you into 3 groups, yeah, and I would like you to discuss these things. I have a table here, and I would like you to like analyze what is the free morpheme and what is the bound morpheme in the words in the table. Yeah. So I would like you to work with your group. Okay. This is group 1, the 4 of you, and the group 2. Okay. I will give you like maybe from 5 minutes. Is it enough? Enough. Yeah. Enough. Enough. Okay. Good. I can start discussing. Okay. You can start discussing. Yeah, there is an example, useful, the free morpheme is used and the bound morpheme is full. Okay, I would like you to discuss. Right? Have you finished?
Yes.
Okay, now from group 1, I would like you to answer number 1, creation. So, what is the free morpheme of creation? What is that? The free morpheme is? Yeah. Guntur, can you tell me?
Number 1.
Yes.
Create and eon.
Yeah. Create the free morpheme and eon is the bound morpheme. Number 2, acidic. Acid. Okay, good. Number 3, submarine. Yeah. Sub and marine. So which one is the free morpheme? Marine. Good. Marine. Yeah. Marine is the free morpheme and sub is the bound morpheme. Okay. And number 4, airplanes.
The free morpheme is air and plane,
Yeah.
and then the bound morpheme is s.
S. Good. And then what's that? Happiest. Happiest. Can you tell me?
Number 5.
The free morpheme of happiest? Yeah, please. Maybe 2 of you, or maybe the ladies.
Free morpheme is happy.
Yeah, happy.
One morpheme is S.
E-S-E-S-T, right? Drummer is really quite simple. Drum and R. Assignment.
Assign and
Which one is the free morpheme?
free morpheme is assign and bound morpheme and yeah, that is the number 4 in bound form.
Criticize.
Critic.
Criticize. Dancing.
That ends in
Good. Dancing. Okay.
good job.
Okay. So yeah. So this is the exercise, yeah, that you can do at home as a homework. Okay. So that is all the topic for today. Yeah. And you can access the material in eCampus. Yeah. And also you can access the homework here as an exercise at home. Alright? So thank you for joining the class. Okay, and have a nice day. Okay, thank you.
In the debriefing and revising session, we've discussing about what we've seen during the learning process, and we try to fix and try to find some solution for the problems that we faced for the future's practice.
Dari mahasiswa dan kemudian kita mau mencoba penggunaan metode belajar game based learning. Nah, mungkin Ibu bisa ceritakan bagaimana pembelajaran setelah Ibu menerapkan metode pembelajaran game based learning tersebut.
Terima kasih Pak Bandem. Jadi ternyata setelah saya terapkan games based learning, anak-anak yang tadinya kelelahan, misalnya mereka bekerja, mereka bisa lebih siap untuk menerima pelajaran. Karena kalau misalkan proses pembelajaran yang biasa dilakukan dari awal mungkin diskusi dan mungkin metode tanya jawab, mungkin mereka merasa itu hal yang biasa. Dengan hadirnya games based learning ini ada suasana baru, ada atmosfer baru, sehingga semua aktif, yang termasuk yang tadinya malu, yang tadinya pendiam, mereka ikut aktif, mereka ikut berpartisipasi. Tidak ada satu mahasiswa pun yang diam saat melakukan itu. Dan saat proses inti pembelajaran juga akhirnya interaksi terus terjadi sampai akhir, sampai penutup, seperti itu Pak. Dan ternyata sangat baik untuk diterapkan.
Saya sependapat juga dengan Ibu, karena saya tadi kan mengobservasi pembelajaran yang Ibu lakukan. Saya sependapat, saya melihat bahwa mahasiswa juga sekarang sudah mulai aktif, yang dulunya kelihatan bosan, kelihatan lelah, sekarang tampak bersemangat, tampak happy lah kalau menurut saya melihat dari hasil observasi tadi. Nah, mungkin masih ada sih 1-2 mahasiswa yang sepertinya masih kurang aktif ya. Nah, untuk hal tersebut mungkin saran dari saya, nanti Ibu bisa memancing lagi mahasiswa-mahasiswa itu, mungkin bisa dengan pendekatan humor ya. Jadi mungkin nanti yang masih agak kurang aktif tersebut dipancing lagi dengan pertanyaan-pertanyaan atau kata-kata yang mungkin humor ya, jadi bisa membuat mereka ketawa dan lebih happy lagi. Namun secara umum pembelajaran yang Ibu lakukan sudah menurut saya sudah mampu mengatasi permasalahan yang kita bahas sebelumnya.
Terima kasih Pak Bandam atas masukan, dan juga terima kasih atas saran-saran kritiknya, juga sudah membantu proses lesson study hari ini, sudah ikut observasi dalam kelas, sehingga membantu saya untuk lebih meningkatkan kualitas pembelajaran dalam kelas. Mudah-mudahan nanti ke depan games based learning ini bisa terus diterapkan, sehingga mahasiswa merasa enjoy, lebih happy saat proses pembelajaran.
Baik, mungkin itu saja diskusi kita sore hari ini.